Well, alright, hello Ribbon mains and Yasuo mains alike. I am the Nightwing, Way of Life Esports, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So today we had a banger of games that happened. I got every single one of my predictions right, except for one. I almost went perfect. I almost went Ultra Instinct. But guys, at last it did not happen. So put F in the comment section, press F for my predictions, as if I had just picked TL, but I did. If I had just picked IG, and something told me right after I made the video that I picked TL and IG's gonna win. When you get the G2 one right, you get the SKT one right, you get the Fnatic one right, I got the damn one. I almost went perfect. Fun fact, guys, I've never actually gone perfect in my predictions, and to think that it almost happened during Worlds, because yesterday I went like, 3 for 3, which is so bad. But today to do a reverse on that and go almost perfect, it was insane. Why didn't I just choose IG? But God, but today I obviously did really better. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right. Yesterday was 3 and 3. Now adding to that record, I am now 9 and 3 after day 2. Please keep that, guys, in your heads. If I completely do forget, I know I am. But 9 and 3 is my record right now. I'm obviously really good at these predictions, as I think. But let's just kind of glance over what happened on day. This is day 2. This has to be day 2. Yeah, this is day 2. So just been making sure. Yeah, to glance over what happened day 2. Obviously, we have the Cloud9 group in here. So obviously, the other group got the chance to rest today, which was FPX's group. SKT versus RNG. If you didn't think this was going to be one of the most insane best of ones that has ever happened for Worlds, and I didn't think it was going to happen, today's game was insane. Back and forth team fighting, great ultimates by everybody. Clit and Faker was, oh my goodness, this dude was doing Messiah plays. Crisp, clean TF play. Everybody played out of their minds great. It was shown that the RNG bot lane for Uzi and Ming is a really strong bot lane, and you get this notion that these two teams are going to be probably the two favorites getting out of the group after seeing what we saw today. And I picked Fnatic, so holy crap, I hope they really turn it around. But looking at RNG versus SKT, this was easily one of the best of ones I've ever seen at Worlds, in all of my years of watching the World Championship, which obviously started in 2014. This was a great best of one. I highly recommend you guys go watch the entire VOD that's going to be on YouTube, or watch the highlights. It was absolutely insane. And there's nothing wrong I can critique about the game. They all played great. Everybody, it's very rare you get a game in which everybody plays out of their mind. And it kind of sucks, though. You really kind of want them both to win, because it's just like having a game like that is just so incredible that you want them both to win. But obviously, that's not how games work, and there has to be a winner. But SKT came out on top. Whoo! Got that lucky prediction correct. And now I'm starting at day 1 and 0. I'm good over here. Fnatic versus Clutch. Well, sorry for Fnatic fans. They're not even showing a level of competency that they did when they obviously were playing in the LEC. Clutch had a pretty decent game against them. I feel really bad for Clutch, honestly. Like, if they were in FPX's group with Splites, they would probably most likely, undoubtedly, have 2 wins at this point. But that's not the reality of it. And the reality of it is that they are 0-2 now. Yes, it is really hard to be getting out of the group at this current point in time. You had a really back and forth sloppy game. I predicted Fnatic to get out, and I think that they're still really strong, but after today, man, it just looks really rough for them. Maybe they're playing scared, and maybe they haven't adapted to the new Worlds meta yet, and that might be the case. But Fnatic ended up coming up with a W, because at the end of the day, they do have the stronger players, so that's obviously going to, take more precedent over this Clutch. Obviously, I hope Clutch can possibly pull off the biggest best of one upset ever in possibly the history of League and beat SKT, which is not going to happen. So let's not predict for that. But tomorrow, It's so sad. If are they playing tomorrow? Thank God they're not playing tomorrow because we know they would get just murdered. But yeah, Clutch is obviously 0-2 now. TL versus IG, the long anticipated rematch of IG versus TL. Obviously, TL beat IG at MSI, and you saw Rookie in the interview. He's super, super happy that he got his revenge against TL. Obviously, TL looked really competitive in their game against IG. These three matches were, aside from the Fnatic one, looked pretty good outside of TL and, RNG. They looked really, really competitive in their games. Obviously, you had your issues with the TL game because of Impact losing to the Shy at certain points. Like, the Shy is just an incredible player. I think people obviously downplayed IG because of their bad summer split, but these are individual players with enough time and a lot of prep coming in, is that they are obviously still super strong. Yes, IG super strong, and Jackie Love, Shy, and Rookie obviously being as strong as they are. The new jungler is okay, I'm not gonna give a full in-depth opinion on him yet, but I overall like what he was doing with the team. Balong has been doing okay, so yeah, IG come away with the win. Damwon versus HQ. I mean, I feel sorry for some of these teams like Clutch and AHQ, man. You just got some bad groups, man. I feel bad. It's just like Damwon obviously bounced back from their yesterday loss against TL in a pretty decent way. I hope they're able to, capitalize on some more wins. But you can't, because I have IG and TL getting out of the group. So Damwon, you're going to have to lose some more for me, please. And then G2 versus Griffin. Everybody wanted this match in the spring. You finally got what you guys asked for. And G2, after seeing them since the LEC, they didn't play that run at you style. Everybody's just chaotic, fighting each other and stuff. They played scaling, methodical. I was like, what G2 am I looking at? I love G2 as much as Cloud9, but what? I was like, did Caps just transform into a dude out of Caps Oriana? What? It was a different look from them, because this iteration of G2 just hasn't played that style yet. So, and they won against Griffin, so I was like, okay, I mean, I'll take that where it happens, but G2 win against Griffin pretty convincingly after a while. There was a few hiccups here and there, obviously, but overall it was pretty good. Chovy got a nice solo kill against Caps. Always nice for highlights eventually in the future. And then we're looking at, let's go. The last match is obviously C9 versus Hong Kong Attitude. I know a lot of people had a lot of debates about this on the C9 Facebook group and a lot of the places on Twitter. I liked the draft out of Reaper because, remember, Sneaky has not been good pretty much for summer, and he gave him a comfortable pick so he wouldn't feed. Makes sense, right? You give your weakest player something comfortable so they don't feed. And also, congrats to Sneaky. Most games played at Worlds, tied with like 3 other players. So congrats to Sneaky as well. 71 games played. Congrats to our lovely lesbian ADC. But overall, I think that Reaper's draft made a lot of sense, but why didn't he ban Garen and Yumi? Like, if you do that draft, just ban Garen and Yumi and you win in like 20 minutes, because they won the early game. Hong Kong Attitude were behind. It was very visibly shown they were behind. So just, yeah, if you're going to draft that again later on, obviously with different swaps of champions, because you don't want to show the exact same draft, is that just ban Garen and Yumi. And then if they win like that, it looks pretty convincing, actually. So early game was good from them. Obviously, you have to get off the stage rust because they hadn't played in a while, actually. We hadn't seen Cloud9 since July, right? The end of August. So we haven't seen them in a while. So when people say, oh, they're making mistakes, and so, guys, they're from NALCS to Worlds now. It's a completely different environment. Obviously, they can't make the same mistakes they do here because they'll get punished for that at Worlds. So they have to take more methodical, more calculated risk, because here, doing that one mistake that would have not cost you here, costs you games here. So yeah, I would argue, don't do that. Take the more calculated risk. Scale up with their composition like they did. Because in the NALCS, if that Garen and Yumi pick actually was beating them, they would have tried a bunch of different things and probably still would end up winning. But their discipline allows them to play the game out to a certain point where people are going to call it questionable. I'm calling it very, very decent. Sneaky didn't play bad. I'm glad for that. Everybody played fine. Everybody played individually fine. No arguments on my side. Hong Kong Attitude, congrats to them, man. They put up a good game, though. Just take Crash out of your roster. We've seen Crash for years, guys. Crash is horrible. But yeah, C9 come away with the win. And me, I could have been perfect on my predictions. On to day 3 of the World Championship, we got a banger game right here. IG versus Damwon. I think that looking at how Damwon and IG have played over the course of these few days is that Damwon actually want to win this game so they can have a commanding control lead in the group along with TL, because obviously TL is I'll just predict this right now. TL is going to be AHQ. Looking at how AHQ have been playing, TL is going to beat them. I already predicted it. If you're going to tell me HQ is going to be TL, you're out of your mind, and there's no way anybody predicted that. So, Team Liquid is going to be HQ. Damwon versus IG. It's a battle of the top sides. This is one of the best top side matches I've seen yet in the tournament. The Shy, Lian is his name, and Rookie versus Canyon. What's his name? Canyon, Naguri, and Showmaker. That's going to be a really good match. The bot lanes, IG has the favorite bot lane matchup because Nuclear and Barrel are just horrible, so it doesn't really matter. IG just shown today they can play the scaling stuff, so this is gonna be a good match. This is gonna be a really good match, but I have to give it to IG. They're gonna end off the week in their group 3-0. I think that they are fundamentally the strongest team here, and even on paper they have the stronger solo laners, which I think will get them through their draft, obviously. And TL facing HQ. If I just want to kind of breeze through this matchup because we know who's gonna win. If TL look that competitive in their game against IG, and then obviously IG. The HQ looked decent against the game against IG. Remember, HQ has not looked good in both of the games against the Korean squads. And TL beat one of the Korean squads and then looked good against IG. So, yeah, this is super TL favored. And if TL wants to have that positive win ratio going into the other day of groups where you're just facing, obviously, that straight day to get out of groups, they need this win. Like, a lot of people are going to sleep on this game right here. But if you securely pretty much want to get yourself out of this group, you got to win this match. Because then you're basically in control of your own destiny. And not winning this match can really, really hurt to a certain extent of getting yourself out of the group. Next matchup is Fun Plus Phoenix versus Splice. Fun Plus Phoenix had a massive upset against getting upset themselves because they got their asshole opened up by CTBC Big Black Cock J Team. Obviously, Fofo stretching his long Chinese schlong around everybody's face. Obviously, right now, Fofo has played really, really good. Obviously, I'd say he was going to be a good mid laner coming in. I like being right. Fun Plus facing off against Splice. If Fun Plus played the way they played against J Team, I don't think Splice are going to win, actually. People are probably going to favor Splice coming in, but I just can't see Splice beating them. I think of the players, and yes, the day 1 upset, it happened, but I remember this happening with EDG when INTZ beat them, day 1 of 2016 Worlds. That a lot of people was like, oh, EDG sucks, EDG's terrible, and yes, EDG did look really, really bad after that, but I just can't see Splice really beating them. I just can't. I think that they're going to bounce back. I think they still have strong players. They have stronger players than Splice. But if Splice do beat them, are you really going to be that surprised if Splice beats them? Yes, because the fact of the matter is this group is so easy. You would wonder if Fun Plus went 0-2, you're probably like, is this another LGD story all over again? It's like, holy crap. But this time around, I'll pick Fun Plus, but if Splice win, I'm not even close to surprised. Alright, so the next match is J-Team versus GAM Esports. J-Team beat Fun Plus, and then GAM lost to Splice. So, if that gives you any indication that GAM is probably going to beat J-Team, you're probably out of your goddamn mind. J-Team is going to beat them. And I have faith in Fofo to, be a really good carry for the team like he was in their Fun Plus win. So, yes, I'm obviously predicting that, a J-Team beats GAM. So, yes. And Griffin versus Hong Kong Attitude. Hong Kong Attitude did not look bad in their game versus C9. It's just a few more better plays out of them. They win the game, but it'd be crazy if Griffin went 0-2. It will be nuts if they win 0-2. I think that Griffin are going to try out some different stuff in this game. And you'd think just based off name alone, I would choose Griffin, but it's, man, you want to say Hong Kong Attitude, but then you also want to say that, did that game mentally destroy Hong Kong Attitude because they probably felt like they could beat C9. I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm going to say Griffin, But if Hong Kong win, man, that isn't that an upset. And the last match of the day is NA versus EU. We kind of got a taste of what NA versus EU was like at Rift Rivals, and we'll today show that as well. I don't know, what is the all-time record for EU versus NA? They're probably going to bring it up during this game. In 2017 Worlds, they brought it up, and EU wasn't that much ahead of North America, but that's probably obviously changed since then. But that was in 2017 when they brought that stat. And in that game alone, because it was that IMT and Fnatic game, the second game around where Cody Sun chose to lose his mind, it was like 24-22. It was EU favored by like 2 games. So I can understand why it's changed by now. But G2 versus Cloud9, my babies are playing against each other. Who am I gonna choose? It's like, it's hard to say, because I want to say both of them win. I really do, because you saw today that G2 played a style that they never actually play, which is just slow. C9 has played the soul style. But then you saw how good C9's early game was, and then you saw how good G2's early game was, and they're actually they're really close in strength from looking at how the day progressed. My heart tells me G2, but my mind's telling me C9. My mind's telling me G2, but my heart's telling me C9. Who am I gonna choose? This time around, I'm going with my first love. Even though she always breaks my heart, she always fails me. Well, it's not true, but just take the freaking explanation is that Cloud9 is gonna take the win. But if I do want a really good game. I want to be able to watch this game from years to come and go like, yeah, I really remember this game fondly. It's my 2 favorite teams in League of Legends and esports in general, and I just want a good game wholeheartedly. I will pick C9 this time around because I do feel like a lot of people are going to come in this match underrating them. But G2 and Climb both look good in their game, so it's totally fine for whatever team to win. But I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy Way of Life Esports. I'm a Nightwing, and I'm signing out. Peace.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.